It's light over darkness 33. I had a day today. But we're not going to talk about it. It was a really bad one. But you know what it is? It's time to change the direction for me and for you. Um, Sometimes when you're going through a lot, or you've been through a lot, or you feel bad about, like me, sometimes I feel bad about having the stroke. Sometimes I even blame myself for having the stroke. And sometimes I get really depressed about it afterwards because I feel like I've let my family down by not being able to work and all this stuff. But it's time for me and you to change our directions. It's time to think about the good things that we do have. And it's time to think about the things that we can't do. Because with our minds, if we put our minds in the right mindset, and if we get our thoughts together on the right track, we can change the direction. Because that's what I did. What I did was, I put on one of my meditation videos that I watch, binaural beats. Oh, I love them. And it gave me an upbeat spirit. It made me realize that maybe I can't do what I used to do, but I can do what I can do now going forward. So maybe there's something that I have never done that I can do before, I can do now, that will take me into my future. And my future can be more brighter than my past. And I know that to be true because, look, I'm on YouTube, I'm talking to you, and together we can get through anything. There's nothing that we cannot do. Because number one, we know who our Father is. And number two, we have each other. That's why I tell you guys, get in touch with me. Leave me a comment. Let me know you want to talk sometimes. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Feel free to call me and contact me. My email is in the bottom portion of the video in my bio. Sometimes, life gives you lemons, but you know what? We can squeeze those lemons and make some lemonade. We can put it in a nice pretty glass with some sugar, not too much, and enjoy that lemon. So yeah, today I was really messed up, but now that I have an opportunity to be before you guys and talk about change. I was talking with my husband, and he reminded me, I'm probably one of the most people you may even know who's really good with electronical things, computers and things like that. And, even though I've had the stroke and I can't type fast, it's like some things come to me easier than it would for somebody else. And I say that because God kind of gave me a mind, a machine type mind, where I love to put things together and I love to figure stuff out. So, see, with me doing it for myself and me doing it from home, I'm able to take my time, figure it out, and do what I gotta do. On a job, they may not like my blubbering talk. They may not like my slowness. They may not like my inability to move quickly as they want to, and inability to deal with stressful situations. I cannot deal with stress. See, if I'm at home, I can take my time and, do things I got to do around the house and take my time and nobody bothers me. And I like that because that gives me a chance to still be me without, all the yelling and screaming and all of that. Because I used to work with attorneys and they were very, very, very busy. So, I find that, I like peace and quiet now. I can't stand a whole lot of noise and any of that. And I think that has to do with the stroke. Let me know in a comment if you had a stroke and if that affected you that way. I get really bad headaches, and just yesterday my blood pressure was over 200, so I gotta calm down. So I'm coming to you today. We're talking about change. Let's talk about that some more. I want to change my life in a way where I can help other people. And you know that if you have a desire, then God and his angels will come and help you with that desire. So yeah, we all want to be millionaires. I know I do. You want to be a millionaire or multi-millionaire? I know I do. So, we have to be able to put something out there that's worthy of that. And when I say worthy of that, I'm not talking about a product. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm talking about you have to do something for the world that is of value. And I think that me being on YouTube and me doing other things that I do in my life is of value. I think I'm very valuable and I think I'm worth it. And how do you get to that point where you think that you're worth value enough to change your life? First of all, you got to know yourself. You have to know yourself. What you have that God gave you a gift to do. Sometimes God gives us many gifts. Sometimes just a few. Like in the Apostolic Church, you might be gifted with prophecy, like I am, or healing, or speaking in tongues, or anything else like that. In business, you may be gifted with computers. You may be gifted with numbers for accounting or being an actuary. You might be gifted with art, to be an artist, singing, to be a singer. You see, there's many gifts. It's not just one you have to do. It's not like everybody has to sing to be a multi-millionaire. No, there's lots of other things. There's people who snowboard and they're wealthy and happy in life. There's people who build homes and are architects. They're happy in life. So you have to find out what is your gift that God gave you. Not your talent, your gift. So it's the difference between a talent and a gift. A talent is something you do well. A gift is way more than that. A gift is when it just comes out of you from nowhere. You're just gifted. You can do it. Like child prodigies. Some child prodigies can play the piano and they never played it before. It's like, how did the child learn that? God. So you have to pray, go into your prayer closet, wherever it is, and get in connection with God. Meditate, like we said. do your breathing, which we're going to do in a little bit, and get in connection with your Creator. He'd love to hear from you. So get in contact with Him. Give Him a call. Get on your knees. Lay in your bed. Sit in your chair. And pray with Him with your mind, not with your lips. Close your mouth and pray in your head. Because you can hear Him if you do it that way. So, of course, we're going to start with our breathing with this. And we're going to breathe from our nose. We're going to think in our mind. We're going to believe in our heart. So, we're going to breathe with our nose. Let's do it 10 times. Now we're going to think in our head what we want God to do for us and ask Him what is the best way to go about it. God said to me that He wants me to open up my mind, my mouth, and my heart, and to help people as much as I can. And then He will give me what I need to do that. He says that He will bless me more than ever before if I would help His people. So I'm going to help His people. I'm going to help who I can and do what I can. Because I've been through so much in my life. And I'm not just talking about the stroke. I've been through a lot. And I know that nobody but God helped me through it. And how do I know that? Because I asked people. I'm like, can you help me? And they're like, no, I don't have it. Can you help me? No, I don't have it. Well, can I crash in your basement for a while until I get myself together? No, I don't have room. I got too much stuff everywhere. What did God do? God gave me my own place. God gave me a house. My car broke down. Didn't have a way to work. I prayed and asked God about it. What did He do? Gave me a car, even though my credit wasn't great. Gave me a car. Gave me a better job. So I'm telling you, if you rely on Him instead of yourself, then it will work for you. If you do the breathing, if you pray in your mind, if you get excited in your heart about what He told you, you will manifest the change you desire in your life. And then, even so with me, with people, we moved away from home, and I don't know that many people. I try, but I don't know that many people. Try to make friends. Doesn't work. But you know what God's going to do? God's going to send me people to me that will be the type of people I need in my surroundings. They will be my tribe. I'm an 11. I'm a master 11 according to my birth year, date, and day. I'm a master 11. So being a master 11, that means that I have certain gifts. That means I'm sort of quirky. That means that, God talks to me. And that I have an ability to um, talk to people a certain way to get them to understand what God has for them. So, that being said, I'm trying to work this hair, guys. That being said, I have learned that whatever you need, God's got it. And I'm gonna tell you something else. A lot of people who are Christians, they don't believe in a lot of things that I do. I do believe in some things that they don't. And that doesn't make me a horrible person or sinner or devil or any of that. That just means that God has taken me to a higher realm. And my realm is mystical. So in that realm, God works with me with different things. My mother was mystical. She worked with a lot of different things and helped many people. And that same spirit is within me. So I'm able to help people, to tell them, get this, get that, do this, do that. And it helps them. And it works for them. Everybody can't do that. Everybody doesn't have that gift. It's a gift from God. Because guess what? God created the earth, right? And it was good, right? So in the earth, there's minerals, right? There's water, right? There's stars, right? Sun, the moon. There's many things in the earth God made, and it was good. So if you use the things that are of the earth, in the earth, for God's goodness, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, get in my face. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm telling you now, we have to be above what we have been taught. You have to go to God to be taught. You can't just go on what man has taught you. Go with God's teaching. Be who He wants you to be. Learn what He wants you to learn. Retrain your mind so that you can change direction in your life. Your life needs to change into a different direction. You may have been trying to do things the way that you've been told to do. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's right. It doesn't. You have to go to God for yourself and let Him tell you, hey, you should do this and do that. Go this direction, go that direction. Let God train you in what's best for you so you can enjoy the life He's given you. Never let nobody stop you from doing what God wants you to do. Always be steadfast and unmovable in the ways of God. And He will increase your faith. He will increase your mind. He will increase your finance. He will increase your homes. Because He said He's a God who, there's many mansions where He's at. The last video, we took a heavenly visit. Well, I did. I don't know if you did. Took a heavenly visit. Went into meditation. And in that meditation did some visualization. And I taught you about visualizing, right? You're closing your eyes and you're imagining. We imagined we were in heaven. We were imagining that we were walking on those beautiful, beautiful floors. Gold, ruby, diamond, floors. And then we had a room in one of those beautiful mansions God has up there. And we went into our mansion and we went into our room and we got some money that we had tucked away in a drawer. Now we know that the money in heaven is more than the money here. So $10 may be 10 million. So we took the money that we needed and we came back down to earth. And we believed that we would have that money materialized on earth. Now, in doing so, what we were doing is we were visualizing our birthright. What is our birthright? We're God's sons and daughters. If you give to your son and your daughter, what makes you think God won't give to his? We're God's sons and daughters. He's not going to let us be homeless. Witness. He's not going to let us be without food. Witness. He's not going to let us be without money for things we need in life to take care of our family, to take care of our obligations. So why can't we go to heaven and ask for what we want? You don't have to wait until you leave this body to go to heaven. You can go to heaven in your mind. Why? Because that's where you're from. That's where you're from. Your star seeds. So what I'm saying is, concentrate. Ask God, what is the change that you need to make in your life? And tell him that you appreciate him giving you that change. Do your breathing, do your meditation. And then also, I want you to meditate when you're awake, when you're not laying down, and have a glass of water next to you. Why? God's Spirit moves on the water. Yeah, I know. Some people you have to explain everything. They're like, oh, that's the devil. No, it's not the devil. God made water. The devil didn't make water. So, in that, I'm saying this, may you all be blessed and highly favored. May your careers go into directions you hadn't even thought of. May the riches and wealth of heaven be upon you and those you love. May you always keep your mind steadfast, unmovable, and upon God, so that he may give you the desires of your heart, so that he may heal your body, so that he may help your children. Oh, somebody's child is, I just heard it, somebody's child is out there who they're worried about. They're doing things that, okay, they're doing drugs. They're doing drugs and they're out in the world. And I'm telling you, and I'm telling that child that they're watching, your mother needs you. Your mother loves you. She's praying for you. And God's going to open up your life so that you no longer contaminate the body that he gave you. That body does not belong to you. That body belongs to God. Stop contaminating something that doesn't belong to you. Call your mom, let her know you're okay. And stop this mess you're doing. Stop hurting yourself. Love yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else doesn't do for you. It doesn't matter what anyone else says about you. You know who you are. And you know where you came from. You came from God. It doesn't matter if you had a rough childhood. I had one too. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'm telling you, you can make it. You can make it. You can do it.